This is a stimulus and Social Security update. Got some important update to share with you. Social Security and Medicare may have been saved from the debt ceiling talks, but there is a new benefit that could be cut. That's SNAP benefits, officially on the chopping block and may be cut during the debt ceiling talks. I'll give you more info on that. Also, the latest on the potential Social Security cuts. New $1,500 checks going out in 10 days and new $500 monthly checks going out. And I'll give you some other important updates as well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If you appreciate the fact-based, fast-paced updates, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more daily, straight-to-the-point updates on matters that financially matter to you. So, stimulus update. Deadline for homeowners to apply for $1,500 payment in 10 days. This is going on in New Jersey, and homeowners to file for the state program that you could get up to $1,500 is due by February 28th. So this is for homeowners and renters in New Jersey, where you could get between $500 and $1,500. So deadline for that is February 28th. And then Americans can now apply for $500 in monthly direct payments for basic needs. See if income makes you qualify. So this is another guaranteed income program that is going on around the country, known as Uplift. It has launched today. It's available for low-income residents in Iowa to cover basic needs, and this is done by the Harkin Institute. So basically, it says when 25% of central Iowans are spending more than a third of their income on housing, there's not much room for food, childcare, or basic medical care. So basically, through this program Uplift, they are giving $500 per month, but this is only in Iowa. But a few of those programs are popping up. I'll give you updates. Food stamps officially in debt ceiling crosshairs, work requirements, and more cuts on the table. So when it comes to food stamps and the SNAP program, those are, or at least the COVID emergency benefits, those are stopping by the end of the month. For the majority, actually for all the states, some of them actually stopped a little earlier. So if you are getting SNAP benefits, the extra benefits, emergency benefits, those are stopping in just 10 days. But as House Republicans seek to reduce and ultimately eliminate federal deficit over the next 10 years, some lawmakers are looking to make more changes to federally funded food stamps, now called the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. The program currently helps 41 million Americans, including families and children, put food on the table, providing lower income households with an average of more than $230 in money for groceries each month. Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy has already said Republicans won't push to cut Medicare security, but according to an opinion piece from The Hill, Republicans' goal to put government on a path of balanced budget could put SNAP benefits on the chopping block. Now, to be fair, there haven't been any Republicans who said that they are going to officially cut SNAP benefits, but some Republicans in Washington are pushing to institute standardized work requirements for SNAP benefits across all states. So maybe not be cutting the SNAP benefits, but requiring work requirements in order to get it. Currently, there are some requirements, but they vary by state, and waivers are often granted. One Republican said this: "We need to get back to the Clinton era welfare to work reforms." So we don't know if it's official. We don't know if it's going to be cut, but this is just one of the ways that they plan on tackling the debt ceiling crisis, which still no solutions, at least to the public, have been offered to let us know what is going on. So I'll keep you updated on that. When it comes to Social Security, so Senator Scott alters policy plan after Democrats say Republicans want to cut Medicare and Social Security, and it looks like the Republican Party, also turning on Rick Scott, under fire, has now pivoted and changed his plan, which may not directly cut Social Security and Medicare, but all federal programs, and of course those two fell into it. Now those are excluded, as well as veteran programs as well. So those could be for go on forever. But to be fair, this is just a plan that Rick Scott put out. It's not like it's in Congress and is being voted on. It's just legislation that I don't think any other Republicans or Congress members in general have supported or said that they're going to put it up for vote. It's just a plan that Rick Scott put out there. So I feel like a lot of people are running with this and saying it's going to happen as if it was already voted in. It hasn't even gotten a single vote. So there's always that too. I just don't want people to be scared for no reason. But anyways, Take a look more at what he says, or what's going on with the plan.
Last week, when President Biden called out Republicans for their attempts to cut Social Security and Medicare at his State of the Union, Republicans were outraged. Outraged. Many booed. Marjorie Taylor Greene called the president a liar. Senator Rick Scott of Florida was particularly on the defensive because it was Scott, as head of the Senate Republican campaign effort in last year's midterms, who actually called for sunsetting all federal legislation every 5 years, which would include Social Security and Medicare, along with every other federal program. He made it part of his 11-point plan to, quote, rescue America, and then kept trying to deny his position.
The fact that the president is now using this as an attack line, was it a mistake to propose this?
No. First off, nobody believes that I want to cut Medicare or Social Security. I've never said it.
But today, barely a week after that interview, Senator Rick Scott amended that very same budget-cutting plan to exclude Social Security, Medicare, and other essential services. Why amend it if there was nothing wrong with it in the first place, as the White House press secretary noted today?
The president congratulates Senator Scott on joining the post-State of the Union red wave, as we have seen from Republicans, acknowledging that they are, in fact, been attempting to put Medicare and Social Security on the chopping block, because that's what they are actually saying, that they were indeed attempting to do that. So for the past year, and we have the facts, the past year he has explained the absence of an exception by saying, if it's worth keeping, we're going to keep it. But make no mistake, his true colors are undeniable and on the record. They have been speaking at both sides of their mouths here. That's what Republicans in the Senate and Congress more broadly have been doing. Cutting Medicaid and Social Security benefits is a long-standing passion of Senator Scott's, as it is for a majority of the House Republicans who comprise the Republican Study Committee and many of his Senate colleagues, ranging from John Thune and to Ron Johnson. So we thank Senator Scott for continuing to share his heart with the world.
I think the word she was looking for there at the end was boom. Doug Jones is a former Democratic senator from Alabama. He is now a senior fellow at the Center for American Progress, and he joins me now along with former Republican staffer Tara Setmeyer, who is still with us. Doug Jones, we now see some of your former Republican colleagues like Rick Scott basically having to acknowledge that they were trying to cut Social Security and Medicare. How much damage has President Biden's attack from the State of the Union done to the Republican Party?
I think it's done a lot, Eddie. I think it really has done a lot. Look, what President Biden has done, he has brought this out from a long-standing position of the Republican Party. This goes back many, many years. Newt Gingrich, Dick Armey, even Mitch McConnell in 2005 tried his best to get Democrats to support a George W. Bush plan to at least privatize Social Security. So this is a long-standing position of the Republican Party. They can talk about it now and they can express outrage and indignation, but the fact is they're on record. And I guarantee you, Maddie, I guarantee that the next Republican president with a Republican Congress will absolutely try to either eliminate or cut Social Security. And Medicare. There's no question about it.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree, disagree? Social Security, I don't think it's going to be cut during the debt ceiling crisis. That's already removed, but it seems like Democrats and the left media are still pushing that narrative, despite no real evidence of it actually going through. A lot of Democrats like to pull up past, or the left media like to pull up past things that were said. But at the moment, nothing has really been said or voted on or put into legislation. Just wanted to put that out there, let you know the truth. As personally, I'm an independent. I like to just see the truth and give you that perspective compared to leaning more left or right. But anyways, that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you something that you should do. So every time you make mistakes, you make mistakes and you only have one life. So clean those up and make a new world. And also what you should do is you should always be passionate with what you have, because that next time it won't be there. because but still, you'll be there. So, you guys are great and good, and learn by your mistakes. So, bye!
Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of your support. Got some family coming in town today, and we got to get the house all ready. Going to be here for a few days. So I'm going to see, I think I'll be able to film in the mornings and stuff and give it out to you. But just wanted to give you a heads up too. But hopefully you have a great rest of your weekend. If you want to check out any of my other videos, click right up here. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be safe. Thank you for watching.